Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everybody. What a great day. Any public comment? You're the only public here. So. Everybody had a chance to review the minutes?
I have.
We have a motion to approve.
Also move.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Commissioner comments and committee reports.
I have a meeting Thursday with the Northeast Kansas Area Agency on Aging here in Atchison. Project Concern. I believe it starts at 10 o'clock and I'll be there for lunch. That's the only thing I have.
I have nothing, Mr. Chairman.
New business before the board. Joe?
Do we got anything to say?
That's, I mean, I have something.
Okay.
I'm going to go on to Joe Boyd.
Okay.
Want to open the bids, Joe? We got a lot of people bidding.
Is there one single sheet? Was like a cover sheet.
That was extra one.
Oh, okay.
Got your trustee knife. There you go.
My letter.
Don't have a electrician want to put flies in the knife.
It's supposed to be sharp, maybe it's not. All right, this is from Van Dyke Lawn Care. And the proposal for 1 through 6 lawns and lots is $295. The mowing of Atchison County Courthouse, the Law Enforcement Center, and Memorial Hall is $95. And that's a total of $390.
Per week. That's per week, right?
What's that?
That's per week.
For mowing, yes.
That's what
We've got some other stuff here. It's just the contract. The insurance. And bid packet, employees available, and the equipment that he will be using there.
we give you the price. Oh, this is for
That's still official.
silver bill.
It's just the stuff he's gonna use.
Okay.
For the employees and stuff like that.
It's nice to see it was well complete.
This here is David Lowell. His for the first 6 lawns is $425.
Okay.
For the law enforcement, courthouse and Memorial Hall, he's got $125. So that's a total of $550.
Okay.
And he's got a thing for insurance included with it. Urban Lawn Care, it's got $620 for the first 6 properties and lots. For law enforcement, Memorial Hall and the courthouse is $200 for a total of $820 for urban. And you've got liability insurance included with his. And a contract. Mr. Ryan Shoppett, he has got $200 for the first 6, $65 for the law enforcement, courthouse and Memorial Hall, a total of $265. And like I said, he does have insurance included with it. Last one is for Pruitt Home Care. Well, he's got $970 for the first 6 lots and lawns, and for the law enforcement, courthouse, and Memorial Hall, he's got $195 for a total of $1,165. And what else he's included? He's included insurance, equipment, another insurance, and a letter, just saying what's in the envelope. And that's all we have.
Your thoughts, Joe?
That's the 5 that looked at it.
Your thoughts?
Well, I think for right now, we need to look them over and discuss them. Think about them. I mean, I see some bids that's pretty low. So, if they're,
I thought the senior village had their own person take care of the yards. You want to just combine everything?
if we don't do the lawn care, then we have a zero turn that they use. Do we want to keep?
I thought they bought a new mower 2 years ago that's smaller to get through the gates.
They still have that, and they will retain that, and they will mow inside of the fence where all the flowers and the people are and all that. But outside of the fence, it's included in this.
I remember you estimated about $410 approximately.
Yeah.
So we have 2 bids that are substantially less than that.
$407.38.
That counted you, an electrician, mowing the lawns, right?
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, so you want to do an analysis and come back next week and make a recommendation?
I think that would be the best for right now. Give everybody time to.
I'm not familiar with everyone here. Maybe you need to go over it with the people, make sure that they're right on their numbers.
Yeah, that's one of the things I want to do is after I look over their bids real good, I want to have a conversation with them, the low 2 bids.
Yeah.
And I'll come back with that information. I don't think there's any reason to bother the top 2.
Well, thank everybody for the time it took to bat in.
Okay, yeah.
And thank you for your time, Johnson.
Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
Next we have Corey Scott, Emergency Medical Service Director, for a cop.
Afternoon. Looks like we received 1 bid on our top proposal. So we're ready. Just for reference, this is a single manufacturer item, but not a single vendor item. It's definitely sealed. This bid is directly from the manufacturer, Furno. We've included the bid spec and our bid sheet. Entire total cost involved $35,221.03. That includes the cot system at $31,877.09. The options we specified $3,150.24 and freight and delivery of $200 even.
What was that total?
35,221.
Got it.
Okay, got it.
So
And this is for one cop.
this is one cot system to outfit our new ambulance. So
Is that the same?
So how should we proceed, Corey?
it is the exact same system we went to last year that we're converting to. This is actually lower than the bids they came in with last year. They were $37,000 and change. My recommendation is that we'll go ahead with this and I'll bring PO back at your convenience.
Okay.
This is a planned purchase.
So you'll be back next week, or?
I can come back next week with the PO. I would recommend that the board vote on this.
I'll make a motion that we accept the bid from Furno for one power cot system in the amount of $35,221.03.
I'll second that.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I shall ready to vote. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes 3-0.
I will go have the clerk's office make a photocopy of this
Okay.
and bring that back, and I will have a PO for you March 10th.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you, gentlemen. Clean up my mess here. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
I have one more new item. The county, Atchison County made a commitment to help support the YMCA. We made payments over several years. This is our last payment. I have a PO here for $10,000 for the Atchison YMCA building. $10,000. Do I have a motion to approve PO?
That's a move.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded.
That's a move.
Although it's moved and seconded, is there any further discussion?
That's the final payment. That's the final payment. That's what we agreed to
Yes.
3 years ago. So we've stuck to our word.
Okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Passes 3-0. Any other new business? I don't see any old and unfinished business before the board. County councilor updates.
The clerk's office has been helping with getting all of the summonses issued in the tax sale and getting, so we can get service of process. They've been, K.S.A has been a tremendous help with that. So that's moving along probably a little definitely a little faster than it would have been without their help, but at a good pace. So we should get, so we should have all of the summonses out for service even this week. I think that's all I have.
I have a resolution authorizing resolutions for benefit college education bonds. I thought somebody was going to be here.
Michelle said one of them was going to be here and one of them wasn't.
Pat, have you had a chance to review?
I have. There's maybe a little confusion. There are two different things going on. There's A and B, which you approved the resolution back in February on, and they happen to be closing on that one today. And so I think Jack, I think you're going to be asked to sign some things for the closing on that aren't part of the meeting that were approved back in February. And then this is on the last two, so the 2020C and 2020D refinancing.
Okay, so what we approved the other day has nothing to do with this one. This is a totally different set of bonds that are.
First part.
They're, well, yeah, they're separate. There are four different bond issues that they are refinancing. And the first two of them you authorized back in February. And the second two
There they are now.
The second two, the C and D, they're asking for authorization
Come on up here,
for those
Ron.
today.
What's that?
Come on up.
Oh, all right.
You get the back of your head in a clear shot. We just started talking about the resolution, 1463. Do you want to talk about it?
Well, this is a re-signing of a resolution that you've already signed. What happened was, and I'm gonna, due to the concerns regarding the spread of the coronavirus, there's been a significant flight to quality in the market, resulting in yields on Treasury securities plummeting to historic low levels. And so, since the Series 2020C and 2020D, remember there were 4 series that you signed for, both have an escrow, and so what those were going to be refunded in the future, and so they were putting them in an escrow. And they were going to be invested in Treasury securities until the call date. The significantly lower yield on Treasuries has required a higher deposit amount of bond proceeds, and so what they're asking to do is increase the par amount of the Series 2020C and 2020D bonds to 4.8 million, and 8.5 million respectively. That's up from 4.755, which is 45,000 more, and 8,410,000, which is 90,000 more. So essentially, they're just asking for 135,000 more. And because they're doing that, they have to redo all the documents. And so that's.
Can people take advantage of these lower interest rates?
We are. We're actually going to be. So we're hoping that it saves us some additional money in the college. And so.
Did you see what the 10-year was that just a little while ago?
What's that?
Did you see what the 10-year was this afternoon?
No,
It's less than 1%.
Oh, wow.
So
yeah.
if you really in real terms, that's a negative interest rate.
So we should be repricing them again this Friday. Those 2 bond issues. So.
Okay.
So when this is voted on, does that lock that price in, or at what point? I mean, if you're going to visit them Friday, what point is that locked in?
On Friday, it will be the rate. The rate for us will be locked in. The amount that they're wanting to take out for us to borrow will be approved today. That there are 2 different things going on here. One is the rate that we're going to have to pay interest on in the future, which they'll lock in. So the A and B portions of this closed today, so we could refund or change the interest rate on those. But you would have, but this actually represents about 2/3 of the total issue that they're taking out. So it's going to be significant savings to us.
Great timing.
Yeah. Yes.
It was like good timing. So the chair would. Do you guys have any more other questions?
I don't.
Chair would entertain a motion to approve resolution 2020-1463, a resolution authorizing Atchison County, Kansas, to issue its educational facilities revenue bonds, Bennington College Project Series 2020C and Series 2020D, for the purpose of refunding certain bonds of Benedictine College, authorizing and approving the execution of certain documents in connection with the issuance of the bonds, and authorizing certain other actions in connection with the issuance of said bonds. Do I have a motion?
I so move, Mr. Chairman.
It's been moved. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Do we have any further discussion? Hearing none, assume you're ready to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Passes 3-0.
Thank you very much, Joe, I appreciate it.
Now, is there something else that I have to sign?
There is, but on this, it's just the resolution. On the A and B series, I think Michelle has those in her office. Those were already approved before.
Okay, so I need to sign those afterwards. I mean, just the chairman signing.
Yes.
So I signed on this one line, and I'll just stick it in the blue folder. Okay.
You'll get those to Tracy, I suppose. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Ron. That was pretty painless. So, any public comment? Looking at you, Mary, you're the only public here. Okay, do we need we're gonna need a
Executive session?
executive session. I don't know where the people are that will be in it.
Who is,
Wes and Jamie.
can we go locate them?
I think that's a good idea.
You got the template for him to read or you to read?
Well,
Personnel
yeah,
matters?
it'll be for,
That one?
so this is the one. We'll let Eric or Bill.
He gets his jollies on. How long?
Okay, the chair will entertain a motion for executive session. Eric, there's the template there.
I'll move that the Board of County Commissioners recess into executive session at 1:23 p.m. to discuss personal matters of non-elected personnel as allowed by K.S.A. 75-4319B1, and that the purpose of the closed session is to protect the privacy rights of the employee, and that the board come out of executive session at, which would be
1:53 or
1:53 p.m. in the commission room, first floor courthouse, and those present will be 3 commissioners: Pat Henderson, County Councilor Jamie Madison, and Wes Ladder.
I'll second that.
Do you want me in it?
I
I hasn't been in.
Oh, have you?
I hadn't been in the prior.
Okay, so
Oh, okay. So are you gonna? Okay.
I will be. I don't have anywhere else to go. But
Which should I
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Do we have a motion with a second?
I second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are now in executive session.
Yeah. I did it.
Okay, we're back
don't
on.
worry about an election.
Okay, we're back in open session. The chair would entertain a motion to adjourn
I'd say no.
I'll second.
at 1:50, whatever that is. 4. It's moved and seconded. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. We are adjourned.